the main reason that I'm running as Democrat, let me back up a little bit first. A lot of people that know me, when they found out I was running as a Democrat, they're like, what are you running as a Democrat for? Most of what you believe sounds more like a Republican platform than a Democratic platform. And that's probably true that it does sound that way, but when I looked into the history of the parties, the one thing that stood out to me was that the Democratic Party has pretty much always proclaimed that that's the party of the people, for the people. And really, that's who I'm about. I'm about my Lord Jesus, and I'm about people. And so in that, when I was looking at it, actually a friend of mine mentioned that, you should run on the Democratic ticket. And when he said that to me, I was like, wow, like he's right. I was like, I knew in my spirit that he had just spoken a truth to me. I became excited about it. But if you'd ever said that to me, if anyone had said that to me before, I'd have laughed. In fact, another friend had, in an offhand way said it, but not so directly to me, and it didn't register with me. But this time it did. And when I shared it with Steve, my running mate for lieutenant governor, he was like, yeah, we need to run on the Democratic Party, And the other thing is that I believe that as the party of the people, it has lost its identity somewhat, because I believe it's really become a party of special interest groups more than a party of the people. And it's not that, there's a lot of people in special interest groups that accuse people that disagree with them as hating them. And I can honestly say that I don't hate anybody. People have done really not nice things to me. And I believe that God's taken me to a place where it's very rarely, if ever, do I get offended. And people can accuse me of hating them or disliking them, but the truth is, you know what? And I'll just say this to everybody out there watching this, that I really believe, whoever you are, wherever you're at in whatever faith that you have or don't have, I believe that God has given me the eyes to see you the way that He made you. I can see through the walls that people have in their lives, the external things that might discolor who a person is perceived to be. And I really believe that God, in a lot of ways, in most ways, has given me the ability to look beyond where a person's at and see who God made them to be, and be able to love them with the love of Christ right where they're at. Whether they agree with me wholeheartedly or disagree with me adamantly, I believe I can say that I honestly love them. And there was a time when there was this individual who was really a very openly gay young man, and I used to hang around with him and became his friend. I befriended the guy, and I had people that knew me and knew me well, that they started accusing me of being a homosexual. And I didn't walk away from that guy. I still continued to be his friend. And at the same time, I trusted that God would reveal the truth about who I was to the people that were, wrongly accusing me of being something I wasn't. And He did. And I don't even know if you could find a half dozen people that even remember that event in my life, because of how God totally redeemed the situation. There have been many times when I've been the only white guy in the midst of hundreds and even thousands of black people in Africa when I'm doing crusades and ministering. I really believe that God's given me the ability to look beyond the color of a person's skin, to look beyond what they believe or don't believe, to look beyond their age, their sex, whatever it is, and truly see people as God made them.